Welcome to another video, A Walk with Phil, and today I'm in West Bromwich and it's a very breezy morning today and it looks like summer's coming to an end, doesn't it? Anyway, what I was going to do today on this particular video, I was actually going to call this video Is West Bromwich on the Way Up? And the reason why I said that, because it was only a few weeks ago that the new West Bromwich indoor market had just opened, and it seemed to be rather successful, albeit of course it was Firkins that was the main attraction, because Firkins had made an appearance in the town for the first time in over 10 years. But what I want to do actually is to go back into the indoor market today, just have a look around and see how things have changed or how things are getting on in the last few weeks since it has been opened, because people have already complaining that there's nothing in there, of any interest whatsoever, and it's quite dark in there as well. But the other thing is, it's also been reported in the news that West Bromwich is now the Midlands capital for anti-social behaviour. Who would have thought that, eh? In this wonderful, peaceful town of West Bromwich, it is ranked #1 in the Midlands for anti-social behaviour. So what I want to do is just take you around to a couple of the places where this type of anti-social behaviour is occurring, and I don't know what can be done about it. But anyway, let's go and have a look around in the town of West Bromwich here on a Friday morning. Anti-social behaviour, you know, is a problem that's quite rife in many of our towns in the Black Country, but West Bromwich is actually leading the anti-social behaviour league by some distance here in the Black Country. I understand there's been 772 instances of antisocial behaviour reported to the police over the last 12 months, and the second antisocial behaviour town is Willenhall, with just over 500 instances of antisocial behaviour. So why is West Bromwich being the #1? Well, one of the places actually where antisocial behaviour is occurring seems to be here in New Square, because there was an incident not so long ago, well, a few days back, here where this popcorn store was. There was some bit of fighting going on around here, and yeah, there was all kinds of trouble kicking off around this particular spot. But I don't know why New Square should be attracting that sort of behaviour. Just want to show you here one of the stores here in the New Square called Select. That's closed down. I also want to show you actually in the town there are one or two places that are closing down, and which isn't a very good sign, is it, for the town of West Bromwich when you've got stores closing down. If we look ahead, we will also see River Island just down here on the left. I've said before that place has got a bit of trouble, financial problems going on. There's also been reported that there are, well, rumours anyway, that this place is in trouble. We will just have a quick look along here and just show you River Island. We do hope that River Island does stay. You can see it's one of the main stores, one of the main attractions here in New Square. Just spoken to Wayne, who's one of the contributors to the channel of A Walk with Phil. Always nice to meet those who contribute to the channel. Whilst I'm out and about, you can always stop me for a chat. Now, one of the reasons New Square seems to be one of these areas where antisocial behaviour does happen, it's not a common occurrence, but it does happen because we've got the public building, which is a college, and we've also got the other college not further, the main college not too far away, all meeting up, and fights break out. Anyway, what we got here? Got a lot of these little stalls in the centre of the town, haven't we, of the New Square. So the top end's the Primark end, and this is the Tesco end. What's in this tent? There's a couple of tents here. Oh, what's going on here? So look at this. What's this one? These the cakes. Like a cake store, isn't it?
So sorry, mate. Cheers.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, there's a little cake stand there. So yeah, there's the car park head. I've just spoken a word with Steve. There's Steve just ahead of me there. Just had a chat with him. Another valued supporter of the channel. So let's go and have a walk along here then, shall we? Now, I've mentioned this before, that just here where we've got the Carey Solicitors, that's probably one of the only commercial buildings left here in town, because a lot of the buildings actually are actually turned into flats and apartments. There's hardly any commercial buildings left here in the main part of West Bromwich town that are actually commercial now, and this is probably one of the only ones left. This one here just ahead of me, actually that one's called Guardian House. What we're going to do is just going to make our way over to the Astle Park and see what's going on over here. Now, Astle Park was the site of Kenrick and Jefferson, the printers to the world back in its day. But you can see, look, Astle Park has got quite a few things here these days. We got there's Connells, Leisure Bikes Chase. There's a fair few places on here, but I don't know what the parking's like. Well, for an hour it's 80p, so it's cheaper to park in here than on the Primark Tesco car park, as the prices have increased. For an hour it's £1, and for 2 hours it was £1.80, now it's £2. There you go, look, there's all the shops we've got here on the Astle Park. Just show you over here this particular place, a real eyesore, and it's been like this for some years now. I remember it being a Mediterranean restaurant before it moved into Wednesbury, but this is called the Oasis #1 Night Spot. I think they're going to turn all this area into some flats and a cafe. You can see it's in a very, very poor state now, but that's what they've got planned. When they're going to do that, who knows. We're coming up to the pedestrianised area of the High Street ahead of me, and I'll just show you what's going on around there. We're going to take a look inside the indoor market, see if the fuss has died down. When I say the fuss has died down, of course there was all the queuing, wasn't there, for the Firkins. We're going to have a look in there now and see if it's died down. Now on the corner, you see, where all that boarding is there's going to be some flats built there. Eventually we're going to have a look and see how that's progressing. But yeah, according to of course, for all this antisocial behaviour, there was a murder actually took place not far from here, just there on the corner. It's outside the Odeon cinema. Let's just have a walk up here, just show you what's going on along here on the up St Michael's Street. And you can see on the board here, I've shown you this a few times, but this is what's going to be here eventually. See that board there, that photograph of what's going to be there, that building. It's going to be completely out of place on the corner of the High Street. Absolutely going to be out of place. And of course we've got all the boards all the way around here, so we're not going to be able to see anything. Get a clearer view of what we expect to see on the corner here. It's just, well, I don't know, it's just going to be completely out of place. I mean, when you see the size of it, I mean, you're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stories with another 3 on the top. So, you know, 9 stories high. here on the corner. So as far as antisocial behaviours were concerned, as I said, 772 reports have been reported in the last 12 months. That's around about 2 per day. And of course there's probably more than that, because a lot of people do tend to suffer in silence, don't they? They don't even report it. But usually the nuisance offences occurring usually on street corners, kicking up a racket at night time, in groups intimidating people outside shops, that kind of thing. And I'm going to show you the bus station in a minute as well, because that's another area where antisocial behaviour happens. But look at this here. This is McDonald's here, closed down, look. Already, all boarded up. And next door we've got the Great Western Cafe. Of course, that was once a pub, the Great Western, but look at this. Is this closing down? I said this is closing down, but at the moment it's still open. There's people in there. But we've heard reports that it's closing down.
Enough time here. So he don't prove himself no way. So move that camera out. Yeah. Move the camera, man.
Huh?
What's on that camera?
I'm special
I
about
don't want
you.
to be filmed.
Wait, who says I'm filming you?
Huh?
Who says I'm filming
the camera
you?
looked like it was pointing at
Well,
me.
it wasn't pointing at you. I'm pointing at buildings. I'm pointing at people.
I'm on that building there, mate.
That's a store, that is.
Yeah, I'm inside there. And the
Well, I'm
camera
not
was
filming
pointing at
you.
me. Just fuck off from here,
I
man,
don't know. You can't find fucking off nowhere. All right, I'm on a public space. I'm on a car park. I'm on a bloody pavement.
Yeah, man. See
You can't tell me what to do.
Yeah, man.
Leave it, man. Leave it. Carry on, please. Just leave it. But don't come here. Don't video people if they don't like it.
I'm not videoing people. I'm not videoing him.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
videoing the
But
buildings.
you might catch him as well.
Well, if he's on, it's accidental inclusion, right?
Yeah, but just say sorry. That's
I'm
all.
not important. I'm not.
No, it's
Why
all
should
right.
why should I want to?
I don't want to be
It's done. It's finished.
Why would I want to video you?
Yeah, it's finished, Gabba. It's finished. Please,
Yeah.
please. We want peace. Yeah, we don't want no problem.
Well,
Okay.
what's he shouting at then? If
No,
he
it's
don't
done
want
now.
peace, what's he
He
gobbing
just
off
thought
for?
maybe you was recording him. That's all.
What's he gobbing off for?
No, it's all right. It's done. Yeah, please. I
Yeah, I'll
beg
get
you.
you stuck in your
Have a
teeth,
good
man.
day. Have a good day. Have a good day.
Just keep out of my way. Just keep out of my way. Anyway, we're looking at some of the buildings here. You can see some of the state of them now. It's Paddy Power. And there you go. There's another incident that we're talking about antisocial behaviour. I've been verbally abused, minding my own business on a pavement, just doing some videoing. You know? Now the problem that you've got when we're talking about antisocial behaviour in the high street is the very fact that there is nobody here to deter any antisocial behaviour. We don't have police patrols. You rarely see the what are all those PCPOs, what do they call them? You rarely see those. The police, they did say the police would be making more of an effort to be patrolling the area here in the high street, and yet again you don't see the police. You rarely see the police. In fact, a lot of the behaviour, the antisocial behaviour, has been encouraged to be reported online. So you know they want you to record stuff online, such as verbal abuse, fly tipping, loud music, hate crimes, just general nuisance in general. I mean, that's what they want you to do. They want you to put it all online now, because there certainly is nobody to report it to when you're here on the high street. That's a fact. Anyway, we're here outside the West Bromwich. We're outside here, the West Bromwich Indoor Market. And we had queues all the way along there, all the way down towards Paddy Power, didn't we? Now what we got now? There's no queues today, so let's go and have a look. Oh well, when I say there's no queues, we've still got a few for Firkins. Look, as you can see, the Firkins queue is still here. But there's a couple of places that I didn't see open the last time we was in. This is called the Island Lounge. Let's go and have a look, see what the Island Lounge has got here. There's the menu for the Island Lounge. Things doing all right? Doing all right?
Yeah.
Making lots of money? And this one's the Salon Curry box. This is another one which I didn't see the last time when I came here, when it first opened. And there you go. Now this one's called the That Kicking Pan Asian Flavours. Now that hasn't opened. Oh, there's the menu for the Salon Curry box. And this place is Green Donuts, and that one still hasn't opened either, has it? And of course Firkins is still doing the business. Look, there's the queue. And this is where you can eat and sit. Let me have a quick look around here. Now, Fish are still not quite open for business, and what is being suggested here, there's no butchers. Well, we do have a butcher, but they say it's an halal butcher. It's not a traditional high street butcher. They also say there isn't a cafe in here, and also it's said that it's too dark in here. Well, I have to say that it seems rather light. I can't really say it's. I can't say it's dark. Oh, well, look at this place. Yeah, this is an astrologer here. There you go. He does face, hand, horoscope, and numerology reading. There you go. She's not doing too busy at the moment, but there you go. You've got an astrologer in the marketplace. Here's the textiles store.
An English butcher. I don't know why they don't get one.
Now, at the end of the market, you'll see this little place here called Studio. Somebody said it's going to be like a dance hall or something, or dancing in there. I don't know if I'm going to be learning to dance or it's going to be a night spot. I've asked one or two stall holders. Nobody seems to know exactly what it's all about. I've just tried the door, it's not open. So, at the moment, it's a bit of a mystery, that one. So this is the final place I'm going to take you, where the antisocial behaviour occurs most of the time. It's here at this bus station. There's a real problem, apparently, here at the bus station. And one of the reasons we have again is, of course, the college. The college is not far from here. Lots of groups from colleges meet up and hang around this bus station, and fights do occur. And it was only a few months ago where it was just over there. There was a large group of youths fighting over there, and we have the college just over there to the left. And we've also, as you can see, just through there, the old King's Cinema. That's going to be on its way out very soon. The demolition for that building was actually in May 2025, but that has really been put back now. The old fish market, that will be demolished soon, and once that's, I don't know if that's going to go first, or is it the cinema going to go first, or is it going to happen this year even? Nobody really knows. Anyway, we'll just show you here the bus station. Okay, so we're just making our way back up through to the new square. Now I look at this place here, the Odeon Cinema. And now the Odeon I know they've closed some cinemas over the last couple of years, but I don't really know many people who actually go and visit the Odeon here in town. I'm sure there must be a few that must come to the Odeon, but as I said, but when I go to the pictures, I tend to use Showcase in Dudley. So I don't really know how popular the Odeon is. But when you look underneath, look when you see Harvester, Sprinkles, and what's the other place? Like a Turkish restaurant. They've all closed down. They've been empty now for about 2 or 3, well, at least a couple of years now. And there's also this one here on the corner. Not really sure what that one was called, but that was also an eatery, and that's got to let on there. Again, it's been closed a good couple of years or so. To eat in New Square, we've got Nando's and a Subway, and we've got the pub just there called the Interceptor. It's also been suggested, you know, see the statue there of the three great players that used to play for West Bromwich Albion back in the 70s and 80s. That should be at the ground at the football club, actually. But what they've done, they've put it here in the they put it here in New Square, right? And you can get your camera out and film and take photographs of it if you want. But it has been known that when you're walking around with a camera, security officers come along and they say it's private property, and this is actually in supposed private property. And you can see over there, look, see if you got, this is the old Queen Square shopping area. It's not really a shopping area, there's nothing in there now. But again, look, see all those eateries there, all closed down just after 2021 when they all closed down. And they never reopened. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eateries along there, they're all closed. Just here, we got the Interceptor. That's so named after the car, the Jensen Interceptor, which was made in West Bromwich down Calvin Way. Did a video about Jensen not so long ago. Check that one out if you can. Well, I came up here today to talk about antisocial behaviour here in the town of West Bromwich, because, as I said earlier, it has been found that West Bromwich is the capital in the Midlands for antisocial behaviour. And there I was, being accosted in the high street here in the town, just minding my own business. And that's the sort of thing people are reporting in the town. And so there's a prime example. And as you walk around the town, you don't see any police, you don't see any PCPOs, you don't see anybody around that you could report any of that kind of behaviour to, because there's just nobody about. And I've said before that, well, actually that's one of the ways to combat antisocial behaviour, is to report it to somebody who's acting in an official capacity, such as the police. But a lot of this stuff now seems to be, if you've got to report anything, you've got to go online and report it to the council. What good is that? But anyway, the market itself, it's still going. After 3 weeks, it's still here. And Perkins still has a queue, and it's still busy. As for the other stalls, they didn't look as though they was doing such a roaring trade, but it was good to see 1 or 2 of the other stalls now reopened. I'm sure it'll do all right. But as for this thing about it being dark in there, it seems quite light to me in there. Seems all right. Anyway, we'll leave it at that. And if you like the video, hit the like button, and also hit subscribe and hit the notification bell for new videos, and I'll see you on the next one.